Hi, this is Tech Queen's Monitor, where I'm doing horoscopes for the week. Let's get started with the first one as Domino's saying hello. Hello, Domino. So let's have a look at Aries. So for Aries, our health is going to be a little wonky for the next little while. I think it's more to do with change in diet that we're going to be going through, and some other the environmental things that we're going through. It will pass in as our bodies gain defense against many of these things. But it's for the short period of time, we're going to be feeling a little bit ill from some of the things that we are experiencing at the moment. Financially, I think we're going to be doing pretty good. We're going to have that peace of mind overall with our finances, and maybe some new things coming along the way that are going to be very beneficial. Maybe a new job, new business situation that we're going to be finding ourselves in, and it's going to be paying off in a good way. So friends and family, people that we surround ourselves with, we're going to have that inner child coming out as we're doing more and more things outside of the household, getting back into community and all that sort of thing in the next week or so. So make sure that you're utilizing all that energies that we've been bottling up for the last little while, and start to get back out there. Okay, that was Aries. Let's have a look at Taurus. For the Taurus, I think our health is going to be a little bit down as well. I think we're going to be working ourselves to the bone for the next little while as we try to gain all the things that are necessary to keep things moving ahead in a good way. I do see there's going to be a little bit of a break time that we're going to be coming through, and it's going to be very beneficial to us. Make sure that you take time for yourself in the next little while. Okay. Financially, I think we're going to be a little bit on the downside as we're going through the whole process of living. Okay. So even though we're doing a lot of things, maybe not gaining all the things that are necessary for us to go forward. So don't worry, it's going to be changing in the next little while. We're going to be finding things that are going to be working much, much better for us. And we're going to be coming to a situation that the stresses that we've put upon ourselves are going to be relieved in the next little while financially. Friends, family, co-workers, people that we have around us. We're going to be a little on the outs with some of the people that we're associating with because we're so busy doing other things. That is going to be passing in the next week or two. As we look for other venues to put that energy into. Okay, so that was Taurus for the new week. We have that Gemini. Gemini is the health is going to be okay overall. I think we're going to be getting into some new things that are going to be more beneficial to us health-wise. I think it's more of a health thing that is an activity of some sort that's going to be sitting well for us in the next little while. Financially, I think we're going to be a little bit down as well in the next week as we're trying to find our footing for something new that's going to be coming along, and we're trying to find our place in it. Also, for the people that we are surround ourselves with, we're going to be a little on the outs with some of the people because we're worried about all the other things. Just is. Okay. And we're going to be overcoming that in the next 2 to 3 weeks' time. Okay. So that was Gemini for the next week. And have a look at Cancer. Cancer's health is going to be a little bit more on the mend as we move forward into the new week. We're going to be finding new ways of establishing better routines for ourselves going forward, maybe getting back to the gym or something like that. Financially, I think we're going to be finding new avenues for new opportunities for ourselves. And we're going to be acting upon those in a big way. So that's going to be beneficial to us. And for the people that we surround ourselves with, we're going to be getting back out there and actually starting to communicate with the people that we should be holding close to us. But it's going to be a bit of a process of allowing ourselves to do that. So make sure that you're understanding that you need to get out there and do the things with other people. Okay, so that was Cancer for the next week. Let's have a look at Leo. Okay. Leo, for the new week, we're going to be finding new opportunities for our health situation. It's going to be doing very, very well for us. For the finances, I think we're going to be a little down for the next little while as things kind of wiggle around and not quite go the way that we wanted them to go. And we're going to be thinking of other ways of moving that needle forward and actually getting the work done. And so it's going to be a week of new discovery and actually doing the thing. Okay. And the people that we're associating with, we're going to be having more interactions with other people and actually starting to build more and more community as we move along. Okay, so that was Leo for the new week. Virgo. So Virgo's health is going to be a little bit on the downslide as you may be experiencing some emotional turmoil moving forward. This will pass as we utilize and get back into motion to get those emotional state back up and getting back into the happy zone. But that takes work, and you're going to be deciding to do that work for ourselves. Financially, we're going to be getting into a little bit of a snag, maybe spending a little too much on certain items that we should be, and actually having to regroup and do all the work necessary to build up those finances moving forward. People that we associate with, we're going to be finding people are going to be a little restrictive on things that we can do. Okay. And you're going to be getting past that and getting into a situation where you can overcome many of those obstacles that people put in front of you and live life. Okay. So that was Virgo. Libra. So for the Libras out there, our health is going to be okay. Nothing new in that particular situation. We're going to be continuing to do the things that we've been doing as of late, and they're going to be continuing to work. May not have a lot of progress that we can see, but it will gain more and more the more that you do it. Financially, I think the same thing. May not be evident in the very beginning, but the more you do it, the better it's going to get. So those tasks that you've been doing to improve your situation are going to be continuing to build upon themselves. Okay, people that we're surrounding ourselves with, I think we're going to be invited to a lot of things, but we're going to be pushing that away for the new week for whatever reason, just because we're going to be focused on other things. But overall, our relationships are going to be just fine. It's just going to be taking a little bit of a backseat for all the other things that we are working on. Okay. That was Libra. Looking at Scorpio. Yep, we've done Gemini already. Scorpio, our health is going to be we're good. It's more of a what we think of ourselves. Is going to be changing, that we don't think we're adequate for some tasks, and know that you do have everything in place that you is necessary. Maybe a little bit of improvement, but overall, you already got what you need to get the things that you are necessary for you. Okay, so don't dwell on that so much. It's more of an emotional um, thing that you're going to be going through in the next little while. You're going to get through that, and you're going to see that everything is in place already. Okay, financially, I think we're going to be doing just fine. There's a job opportunity coming out there for everybody, or a business opportunity, and it's going to be paying off in a big way. So make sure that you follow through with that. And it's going to be very beneficial to you. The people that we surround ourselves with, there may be a little bit of a backslide on some of the people that we've been associating with, and you may be making decisions to go another direction than the majority of the people. So just be aware of this, and it's not that that losing that situation for yourself is bad. It's just change. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So that was Scorpio. Let's have a look at Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius, the health is just an understanding of your environment and your surroundings and all that sort of thing, making sure that everything is in its place to build upon health overall. Something in the environment may be causing us to feel a little bit sick, so making sure that we realize this, okay, and actually remove it from our environment. Okay. Financial parts of our lives, we're going to be moving forward in a great way with many of the things that we've been contemplating in the last little while, and they're going to be working out really, really well for us in the next little while. Friends, family, relationships, I think you're going to be doing very, very well in the next little while, and we're going to be finding new, interesting people to associate with in the next little while, and it's going to be very beneficial to us coming up. Okay, Capricorn. For the Capricorn's health, I think we're going to be doing just fine. We're going to we're doing all the things that are necessary for all of our health, our mental, our emotional, our physical health are all in play, and they're going to be doing very, very well in the new week coming up, because it's just a change of our thinking. Our mind can control us in many great ways. Okay, so make sure that we're getting into that and actually following through, and it's going to be very beneficial to us in the new week. Financially, the same sort of thing going on. The things that we've been pondering for a long time, we're going to actually start to take action upon these things, and they're going to be the right move forward. So there's that as well. And the people that we associate with, that is going to be the thing as well. We're going to be changing some of the situations that we have for ourselves and other people that are around us for the better. Okay? Thank you for that. That was Capricorn. Aquarius. For the Aquariuses out there, our health is going to be really good. Looking forward to Aquarius. There you go. This is Aquarius. The health situation that we put ourselves in is the correct one, and we're going to be moving forward with that. Keep it up. Okay? Do all the things that are necessary for good health, both mental, physical, and emotional health. And we're going to be doing very, very well for the next little while. Good thinking, right thought, right actions lead to good health. And you're going to be getting into that this week. And it's going to be paying off for you. The financial parts of our lives, we're doing all the right things overall. And we're going to be building upon those things in a great way coming up very, very soon. We're going to see new opportunities given to us by the universe to move forward into different directions. And they're going to be very, very manageable and doable. Okay, so be ready for that. It's going to be an exciting week for Aquarius coming up. People that we surround ourselves with, we're going to have a little bit of a out with somebody. And it's because you both can't agree on certain things. Making sure that we understand that we can agree to disagree on many things, and it doesn't have to bring down the entire house of cards around us. So be ready with that and work on that and have that realization that it doesn't have to be all or nothing, okay, with our relationships. So that's Aquarius for the new week. And Pisces. Pisces, our health is going to be a little on the off. Going to be a little off. I think it's more of an emotional thing. Don't embrace all the negative energy that's around us, and make sure that we're living in the light, and it's going to be propelling you and pulling you along into the better health situation that we need to get into, making sure our emotional state is in proper order. Okay. Financially, it's going to be doing pretty good. We're doing all the good things behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all that sort of thing. We're doing all the great things with our portfolios and our business and our jobs and all that sort of thing, and moving it forward in a good way for the new week. And we're going to have that family harmony for once, for 1 week, well, probably more, but I think you're going to be having a good time with many of the people that you care for. Okay, that was the horoscopes for the week. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyandrew.com, where all that information is there. If you like a Reiki healing, go to psychicreadingsbyandrew.com, where my wife has her own little page, and all that information is there as well. Okay, until we meet again, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.